Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Chinese New Year is right around the corner and every year I will always do a Chinese New Year appropriate look. To be honest, I know that my looks have been relatively simpler, but that's also because I find that a lot of people around me, especially Singaporeans, we tend to go for looks that are a little bit more natural and they still want to look like themselves, just a more elevated version of themselves during Chinese New Year. I know a lot of you guys are also beginners at makeup and Chinese New Year is the only time of the year where you try to put a little bit more. What I have in mind today is more of a cleaner look, I guess, and something slightly medium in terms of how heavy it's gonna be, but also because of, you know, Chinese New Year being a super duper hot period and people having to move from places to places and wearing masks, I want the focus to be on nice, clean skin that is going to last all day. So let's get started. Okay, I'm going to start off with lip balm because I've got super dry lips. I'm using this one. This is the ABIB Protective Lip Balm Block Stick. Before I'm gonna start my makeup, I'm gonna spray some sort like a setting spray. So this one is TATCHA's the Satin Skin Mist. And this is perfect for people with oily skin, I feel. Okay, so I left it on for about 30 seconds to 1 minute for it to fully dry before going in with my foundation. So of course I'm using my favorite medium coverage, luminous, dewy, glowing, but super long lasting cushion, my ABIB Hydrating Cushion. So I'm in the shade 23 and you can see it just melts into the skin. So I find that using a cushion foundation is perfect for an occasion like this because you get to bring it out with you. So instead of like bringing a brush and a bottle of foundation to touch up, you just need a cushion. And this one has SPF 50, PA 4+ as well, so you can kind of use it as sunscreen if you don't want the weight. You want to be patting your foundation in and not like dragging. That way you get a very seamless, flawless finish. So you can see because I sprayed the setting spray earlier, right, it's not too oily and it essentially just blurs out my pores, cancels my redness and just gives me a very bright look. Concealer time, I'm just concealing my under eye bags with this. This is from Ipsa and I'm using the salmon colored concealer. You want to go light-handed with your concealer and conceal only the areas that you need. That way it doesn't rub off too much on your mask. Then I'm going in with a fuller coverage concealer. This is L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear. I like to put it at the back of my hand first so I don't over-apply. Next up, I'm going to contour. If you are using a cream contour, I would suggest using it at this stage instead of after powder. So I'm using Fenty's Matchsticks and I'm just taking a small little fluffy brush to go around the corners of my eyes. Also taking it into the crease of my eye. Next up, powder. I'm applying this at the bottom half of my eye. Not forgetting the sides of your face. Next up, you want to set it all in place using the same setting mist. While we're waiting for that to dry, let's do our brows. For brows today, I'm going in slightly more innocent, so I'm gonna do it slightly straighter and slightly bushier. I don't know about you, but every Chinese New Year I always try to look as young as possible, you know? Maybe because my older sister and I look very, very similar and she's 1 year older, but people always guess that I'm the older one. Increasingly though, over the past few years, people have been getting it right that I'm the younger one, so it doesn't really bother me. But in the past, when I was younger, literally I think 99% of the time, people would get it wrong. But she's only 1 year older than me lah. Maybe that's why. Okay, so I'm not gonna make the ends too defined or sharp. It's just going to be very, very like feathered out. Now that the setting powder is done, I'm going in with a layer of loose powder. Choose something that you know is gonna keep your oil and shine at bay. So this is the Innisfree No Sebum powder. dust off the excess so it doesn't cake. And just apply it on areas that always turns oily. So with that, your makeup is gonna last all day. Time for the eyeshadow. You guys know I'm always using this eyeshadow palette because it just is the simplest. I think it's the most beginners friendly as well. So I'm just taking a shade like this, like a medium brown color, to just do a base. And because today's look, I want it to be very, very clean looking. I'm not going too heavy with the eyes. And for the lower lashes, just a mixture of these two shades. Going in with the outer corners. Kind of leaving a small little gap over here, if you can see. Taking gel eyeliner. This one's from Gucci Beauty. It's a brown gel liner. And I am just kind of making sure it's slightly sharpened a little bit so I have more control. And drag it out and downwards. And also on the inner corner, just a tiny bit. And now I'm gonna add lower lashes. So I'm just taking my M.A.C eyeliner and just applying really thin controlled strokes. Of course, you want to mix it with your real lashes, so apply a tiny coat of mascara. Well, I've got eyelash extensions, so I'm not applying on the top, but if you don't, you can stick falsies or you can just go in with mascara. Now we are onto blush. I'm using a really peachy color. This is MAC Lisa's Melba, and I'm applying it, kind of concentrating in the center of my apples in a horizontal way. And also on my nose. Now, let's remove our lip balm using a piece of tissue or a makeup wipe. And you can go in with a tiny bit of strength to remove the dead skin. Oh, my lips feel so much better. But insert before and after. Let's go in with a lip color that is slightly, I guess, sweeter. First, I'm going in with this shade. This is my Galant Kiss Kiss in 219 Tender Rose. So it's a very nice rosy shade. And you want to use your fingers to go around the sides for a very blurred look. And of course, I'm topping it up with this. This is a very nice nudish shine lip balm from Gucci Beauty. Rouge de Beauté Brilliant in Sally Soft Honey. I'm applying it, concentrating at the sides of the lips. Highlight. Tip of the nose, chin, cheeks. And this look is now complete. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you find this tutorial useful, and if you do happen to recreate it for Chinese New Year, don't forget to tag me on Instagram. I would love to see them and repost them as well. And here is wishing you guys a wonderful, happy Chinese New Year. 恭喜发财，身体健康, everybody. See you in my next one.